Ba-da-da-dum. Ba-da-da-dum. Ba. We is live. We is live. We is late.
Game over, man.
I'm
Game
sorry.
over.
We're late.
I blame myself for that.
I blame myself for that too. But hi, we're here. Welcome back. If you are on YouTube, welcome to Novakast episode 425. If you are on Twitch, welcome to Study Buddies, not numbered, Taka edition. Teehee. If you don't get it, it's okay. I'll explain in due time. But before we get into that, I hope everyone is doing well. We do have a punishment in effect for tonight, and it is known as the Ash Hole punishment, which means that whenever Ash ends up on my desk, that's when the stream ends. So this is probably not a good one to be late for. Shit. So
Nope.
Fingers crossed. But this wheel spin is actually going to be for, what, like 2 weeks from now?
Yeah.
When Aden gets back. So, you guys are on the wheel, right?
What do you mean? Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, because when Aden's gone, Rob and I will not be doing wheel spins. We will just be playing horrible games. Alright, spin.
Well,
Go on.
horrible for the people in the game.
Yeah, that too.
Oh, my goodness. So, who gets to give it?
Alright. Let's find out, shall we?
Please be me. 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 Please be me.
All hands on deck
Please
is in
be
play.
me. Please be me. Please be me. Please be me. Please be me.
It's me?
Damn it!
That's cool. I'll make sure to give them hard ones. I mean,
Fun.
I'll be gentle, maybe. All right. Now let's get into some investigation time for 2 murders.
Yeah.
Yep.
Gameplay's up.
Okay. Hifumi's big cold body is laying on the floor. His really big body.
Hey!
I mean, how on earth was the killer able to move someone so big? I mean, Jesus Christ!
Fuck you too, Naegi. Oh wait, I'm dead. Shit.
From the nurse's office, where he was discovered, to here, the repository, all the way from the first floor to the 3rd, and all without anyone noticing it. How the hell? It's so good. It's so good. I just don't get it. I can't think about it. I can't think about it later. For now, I have to finish investigating Hifumi himself. If I remember correctly, Hifumi's fatal injury was also a blow to the head. Probably from Justice 3 hammer. Or Justice Hammer 3. Which was laying on the floor in the nurse's office. Oh, wait. Something's off about his body. Why am I getting this feeling? Something's different. Something about Hifumi's body in the nurse's office versus his body right now. That's it. His glasses. When his body was in the nurse's office, his glasses was covered in blood. But now they're completely clean. Does that mean someone wiped his glasses off? But who would do that and why?
Umi's glasses have been added to the truth bullets section of your handbook.
Taka. He'll never move again. According to the Monokuma file, Taka died from a blow to the head. We found Justice Hammer 4 near his body in the equipment room. Is that what was used to kill him? And there's a tarp laid out under his body. Did the killer use this to move Taka's body? That way there wouldn't be any blood left behind while the body was moved.
Blue tarp has been added to the truth bullets section of your handbook.
Stay away.
Hey.
Stay away.
Wait. Abby, what are you doing? Lay down. Lay down, Bambi.
Stay away.
Hey,
Oh no.
Makoto, I've been thinking about something. It's about the repository.
What is it?
After Hifumi and Taka's bodies disappeared, we stood up to look around, right?
Hey.
I was really scared, so me and Sakura stuck together. And we came right to the repository to, look around. But when we got here, the repository was locked. We couldn't get inside.
It was locked?
And we came here as soon as the search started, so there's no way someone could have beat us here. So if that's true, then who locked it? And why is it unlocked now?
I wonder the same thing. The door was locked when the search for the bodies began, but now it's wide open. There might be some secret lurking in there. Maybe... I'm going to take a wild guess and say the bodies that we found weren't actually Hifumi and Taka initially.
No. Get away. Don't do it. Don't do it.
I'll probably have
Don't do
this
it.
area to figure it out.
Stay away. Thank you.
That's odd.
There are many aspects to the incident this time. Too many, to be honest. Considering that it may be good to look back on everything that's happened. Would you like my help? Yes. Yeah, let's look back on things. Alright, this morning, only 4 of us met up at the dining hall. Hina, Kyoko, you, and myself. We waited for the others, but nobody showed up. So we decided to go look for them. It was around 8 o'clock when we began our search. And soon after we split up, Kyoko disappeared. After that, Hina found Celeste in the rec room on the 3rd floor. Then quickly came and got you and me. According to Celeste, she was attacked by a suspicious individual and lay unconscious for about an hour. In other words, she was attacked an hour before we found her. Meaning, just after 7 o'clock. Based on the picture Celeste took, we discovered her attacker was dressed in a strange costume. It was Robo Justice. It also became clear that this Robo Justice had dragged Hifumi away.
No.
After meeting up with Toko and Byakuya, we began searching for the costumed assailant. We found an injured Hifumi in the library on the 2nd floor. We took him down to the nurse's office on the 1st floor. then resumed our search. But not long after leaving the nurse's office,
What's wrong?
I saw a shadow, something moving around at the top of the stairs.
what?
Whenever you put
What?
when you put the voice mod on and you're not speaking, for some reason it must be picking up like your fan or something. But it just sounds like the voice going.
How about that? Does that sound better?
It's only when you're not speaking.
You're in it now, so
Yeah, do you hear it now?
I heard it right before you
No.
spoke.
Huh.
Didn't hear it that time.
Weird. Yeah, I sure. So apparently there was a background effect.
Stay away.
So I turned off the back.
Stay away.
So I turned off the background effect.
Stay away. Oh,
Is it over?
it's over.
Hold on, let me read that line. So based on Celeste's claim, we went back up to the second floor where we split up and began searching right after that. Yeah, let me just finish this dialogue and then we'll call it.
Yep.
Right after that,
Picture.
Well, I can't.
Celeste screamed. This time, she had apparently seen the suspect on the third floor. Hearing her screams, we quickly made our way to the third floor.
Keep going until she's back up on here so I can actually take the picture, because when I went to grab my phone, she jumped. So I have no proof. So we're going until I can actually have proof, giving us a second chance.
Okay.
Keep going.
Okay.
Not you.
What's
Not you,
wrong?
Ash. Not you. I wasn't talking about you. Damn. Okay, stay.
That was a rather intense scream for someone like you.
Can you stay? Shut up.
Considering the context of what's going
Fine.
on.
Yeah.
She's fine. Stay away from the desk. Stay away. Stay
I
right
saw
here.
him. The strange costume man. He ran off as soon as I screamed. I was blocking the stairs, so he headed forward to further down into the hallway and disappeared.
And then,
I got her on her bed. We're good. For now. Till she decides to not want me to pet her anymore.
What was that?
It came from downstairs. It must have been.
Hifumi. He's in the nurse's office. This is bad. Come on, we have to go back. At that point, we decided to split up into two groups. Celeste, Hina, and I went back to the nurse's office. Meanwhile, you, Byakuya, and Toko pursued the suspect on the third floor. And when we got back to the nurse's office, we found Ifumi's corpse. Which is also when we heard the body discovery announcement play. I left Celeste and Hina alone and headed back to the third floor to tell the others what had happened. But at the same time, we had discovered Taka's body in the equipment room. Which means Hifumi and Taka's body were discovered right around the same time. Because I remember hearing the body discovery announcement play right after finding Taka. And that's when I showed up and told you and Byakuya that Hifumi had been killed, right? Then you, me, and Byakuya headed back to the nurse's office, leaving behind Toko, who had fainted. But as soon as we left the physics lab, we ran into Celeste, who just arrived to tell us something was unusual.
Hifumi's body has disappeared.
We hurried back to the nurse's office to discover that his corpse was in fact gone. Then, we remembered we had abandoned the unconscious Toko and rushed back to the equipment room.
This can't be happening.
Are we hallucinating this or something? This time, Taka's body had disappeared. So from there, we began our search for both the missing bodies. And after some time, Celeste told us she'd found the bodies, and we all headed to the repository. And there we discovered the two bodies that had apparently vanished. And that brings us up to now. Looking back, things have certainly been very active. If you want to look back at the case again, just let me know. I'm fine anytime. Well, Byakuya, you're gonna play nice and give us any clues? Byakuya, do you think Hiro really did it?
I don't see how anyone else could think otherwise. When the attacks and murders and disappearances all happened, every one of us had an alibi. And the last thing Hifumi said when he died,
Yeah, he said Hiro's name.
and there's no room to suspect anyone else.
Okay, but if he did do it, why would he hide his identity with that weird costume?
Maybe he thought that no matter what happened, he'd be safe as long as his face was covered. Because he's the fool of the century, you see.
I mean, he is kind of dumb. Do you really think that's enough to explain it? I feel like there's a clue hiding in there somewhere.
Is that it? That's all that bothers you about the case?
Well, no, there are a few other things. Like, why did the killer try to hide the bodies?
They probably figured that we couldn't find that if we couldn't find the bodies, we couldn't complete our investigation.
But if that's the case, we found the bodies pretty easily, didn't we?
Again, it comes back to the fact that the culprit was a moron.
Is that really all there is to it?
Yep.
The other thing that bothers me is, why'd they bother killing two people?
What?
Because all the rules say if you can kill someone and get away with it, you graduate, right? So, if you're the killer, your number one priority is not getting caught. But killing two people means more clues, more chances you'll get found out.
Hold on. Perhaps. I see. So that's what it means.
Is everything okay?
Don't talk to me as if we're friends.
What's with that attitude?
You have my appreciation. Thanks to you, I might have some fun with this after all.
His mysterious words hung in the air as he left the repository. He talked as if he'd figured something out. But if he did, would it have killed him to tell me what it was?
Yes.
Yes.
Like I said, we're not friends.
It's a dolly. It doesn't have a handle, but I saw this in the art room before. I guess it's used to move statues around. Kind of awkward, but if you can bend down, it's not too hard to use. But wait. Wasn't this in the equipment room when we found Taka's body? And look at the wheel. There's a blood stain. So there's blood on the wheel on the dolly that was moved from the equipment room to the repository. That's the explanation for that. Or what's the explanation for that?
Dolly has been added to the truth bullet section of your handbook. You what?
Oh!
What?
Those hammers! They're missing from here. They're hammers of all different sizes hanging on the wall. Although some are more like mallets. Mallets? Could the Justice Hammers have been designed using these as a model? Either way, all the hammers have obviously seen a lot of use. They're all covered in debris and chalky stone powder. Wait. For some reason, this one hammer isn't dirty at all. And it's wet. Did someone wash it?
Spotless hammer has been added to the truth bullet section of your handbook.
There's only one way in or out of this room. That's definitely a lock on the door. But it can only be locked from inside the repository. I don't see any way to lock it from in the art room. Door can only be locked from the inside the repository, which makes me wonder. Hina and Sakura confirmed that door was locked after we started looking in the for the missing bodies. And the door is designed so that it can only be locked from inside the repository. In other words, when Hina checked it, someone had already gone in the repository and locked the door. When they were done, they unlocked it and left, which is why it's unlocked now. But Hina claims that there's no way someone could have beaten them to the repository. So that certain someone...
Repository door has been added to the truth bullet section of your handbook.
There's got to be a clue around here somewhere. Maybe I should check somewhere else. There are some places I already know. First, the nurse's office, where Hifumi was found. Then the equipment room, where Taka was found. Oh, this tarp. I feel like I've seen it somewhere before, and just recently, too. There's some kind of tire mark going through the pool of blood in the middle of the room. That reminds me about the dolly in the repository. There was blood on its tire. Could that blood have come from here? Which could mean that Taka's body was moved from the equipment room to the repository using the dolly. Both rooms are on the 3rd floor, so that should definitely have been possible.
Equipment room bloodstain has been added to the truth bullet section of your handbook.
Even if the dolly was used to move Taka's body, what about Hifumi? Hifumi's body was in the nurse's office on the 1st floor. Even with a dolly, there's no way to get it up to the 3rd floor. That's still a total mystery. Alright. The weapon that was used to kill Taka. The body was moved, but the murder weapon was just left here. Alright, Toko, do you have anything to say?
Please, no. I was sleeping right here when the killer carried the body away. I'm super pissed I missed such an ultimately rare event.
Okay, never mind.
You check the mallet or the justice hammer?
He did.
Yeah, I did.
Okay.
I did.
Were we already at the nurse's office? No? Maybe? Yes?
Maybe.
Yes.
Okay.
Sitting
we're-
there.
Oh, we're going there. Okay. I'm sorry, I should be paying better attention to the damn game, huh? Oh, right there was.
Keeping an eye on the kitty cat.
I can say this right now, I don't trust Celeste.
Yeah, she's fine.
Alright, just Hammer 3, the one that was used to kill Fumi. Someone moved the body, but left the weapon behind. It's just a normal trash can. Wait, there's something inside. It's too small to be a handkerchief. It's a glasses cleaning cloth? And it's got some kind of cartoon character on it. But it's also covered in blood.
Did you find something?
Yeah, there was a cleaning cloth in the trash can.
Cleaning cloth?
And it's all bloody. Whoever this belonged to must have used it to wipe some blood. But who would need to do something like that? Probably the big guy that has glasses, the only one that we've seen it. But I mean, one of a few people who wear glasses that was covered in blood.
Why do you have to say big? Oh.
I haven't the slightest idea.
Yeah, me neither, but I think it might be important.
Glasses cleaning cloth has been added to the truth bullet section of your handbook.
refrigerator. I wonder if there's anything to drink inside. After everything I've been through, I'm totally parched, but maybe just a quick peek. There's a bunch of blood packets in here for a blood transfusion, I guess. Doesn't help me, though. I'm not a vampire. What are you investigating, Celeste?
I'm not investigating anything, precisely speaking. I am simply going around seeing if Hero might be hiding somewhere. What about you?
Oh, just checking things and that, or checking this and that. The main thing on my mind is how someone could have moved Hifumi's body.
How Hisomi was moved, eh?
When it disappeared, you were supposed to be in the nurse's office, right?
Yes, indeed.
Correct. Hina was not feeling well, so I stayed behind to look after her. But she seemed to be getting worse, so I took her to the bathroom.
And when you got back, the body was gone.
We cannot have been gone for more than a minute. Or two, though.
Yeah, Hina said the same thing. So then the killer was able to get in and move Hifumi's body in that short amount of time.
It would seem so.
To carry off someone as big as Hifumi
Oh,
in
fuck
only
you.
a couple of minutes is...
Just talking about the
I can't-
dead like you know someone, huh?
I can't think of it as anything less than impossible.
Celeste's account has been added to the Truth Bullet section of your handbook. So this is where you were. I've been looking for you.
You have?
I wanted to thank you for what you did. Not that you meant to, but you ended up making this little game of ours very interesting indeed. You should go to Hero's room. Oh, and let me give you this.
Sage
This
says,
is the note.
Sorry, Sage says, you're welcome for the Mario video. Fuck you, Sage.
Oh, actually, that brings up a
Feel
point.
better soon, buddy.
Yeah, I feel better soon.
That actually brings up... Hey, MJ?
Mm.
That actually brings up a point. I'm surprised that you weren't able to handle that, considering that how much you can handle Garfield effect.
Well, Garfield effect I like. It's small.
Straight to the...
Simple as that.
Okay, fair, good point.
Yeah.
Yeah, we were
exactly.
talking after you left yesterday. Aiden and I were kind of talking about that whole thing. I told him, "Hey, if anything, I'll bring it up on the stream tomorrow."
Oh,
And I even told him, like, look. In fact, I got a little sticky note that says, what did I write? What did I... Okay. Just, like, as a quick note. MJ Mario Milk versus Garfield effect.
oh. Yeah, and
To remind me to bring it up.
that's so funny that you actually wrote it down. Oh,
Because when he brought that up to me last night, I was just like, damn it, that was a good chance for me to go. Sucks now that shoes on the other foot.
What?
Yeah.
No, it's not.
True, because I wasn't
Alright.
enjoying the video either.
Yeah,
But
exactly.
oh my goodness.
I think all of us were kind of dying from it.
Yeah,
It was
right?
it was the YouTube poop for its time. Not even realizing
that's
it was
just
a
as bad-
2013 vid.
That's just as bad as the DuckTales spoof.
Sleepy kitty. No.
Oh god.
Stay there. Please. Stay.
DuckTales. Woohoo.
Please, Ash, don't get on my desk now.
No.
Speaking of, anybody watching, do not look up the DuckTales spoof. Do not. You're gonna torture yourself.
Why would you say that?
It is wrong in so many levels.
You realize saying
They're
shit
here
like
watching
that.
Danganronpa.
Yeah. The shit's tame.
All I'm gonna say is you have been warned.
Stay there, please. Stay on your bed.
Their
Alright,
morbid
this is the note.
curiosity will get the better of them.
I
This is
didn't
the note
mean to,
here.
I'm sorry. Didn't mean to grab your paw. My bad. She slapped me.
This is the note Hero wrote to get us all to meet up, right?
You remember well.
Well, the penmanship was pretty remarkable, so it left an impression.
Anyway, this makes it clear, right? This is a trap.
What is?
Things grow ever more exciting.
What are you talking about?
I've already repaid my debt. I don't owe you any more explanation. Goodbye. Yes, a hero's message has been added to the Truth Bullets section of your handbook.
What if it wasn't Yasu Hiro that gosh, what's his name? Hifumi was saying.
Ooh, you hissed at me. Do not hiss at me.
What if he got the two parts mixed? What if you swap the two parts in something else
What?
of Hiro's name? So Yasuhiro would have been Hiro Yasu.
Don't be mad at me still. You
I'm
look like
I'm
you want to
spitballing
attack
right now.
me.
Okay.
Sorry, Ash looks like she wants to kill me.
So he said to go to Hero's room, but what's waiting for me there?
What? You...
You look so
Well-
pissed at me right now, Kit Kat. Please don't be.
Well, let's go into his room.
Thank
Let me
you,
guess, he's
Dad.
been sleeping this entire time. The door's unlocked. I guess I can go inside. Byakuya did say to go look. It might not be a great idea, but I'm gonna take the plunge. This is Hero's room? There's all kinds of weird stuff in here. Wait a minute.
Why is the camera glitching out like that? What the heck?
Where'd he get all of it from? More importantly, he still hasn't turned up. Which means
are
he can't-
seeing this, right?
Yeah, I'm seeing it.
Okay.
I think my bigger question is, why is it blinking?
Is it recording?
Surveillance camera. There's no point in worrying about it right now. I need to just forget about it. It's a normal bed, pretty much just like the one in my room. I think there's something in the cardboard box. It's blueprints for something and some things made out of, looks like cardboard? Plastic and plaster? Is this Robo Justice? And it's in Hero's room. But wait. These blueprints. Something about them bothers me. Huh.
Robo Justice Blueprint has been added to the Truth Bullets section of your handbook.
No, not yet. I'm gonna snoop around this guy's room some more. Oh, wait. Or maybe not. Wait. I soundlessly checked the bathroom. There's nothing in there. It's pretty grungy, though. How does a bathroom even get this dirty?
Makoto, big news! Big news!
What's wrong?
We found Kyoko.
What? Is she okay? Hey, where is she?
Wait, I wasn't done. There's more big news. Robo Justice showed up too.
Robo Justice?
It's Hero wearing the costume. Anyway, as soon as you can, head to the pool on the second floor.
To think Hero and Kyoko would turn up at the same time? Anyway, I have to head to the pool. I ran off to the second floor as fast as I could. Kyoko and...
You, and I have had the worst day.
Hero? Hero?
Yeah, duh, who else would I be?
That's a good question.
What? Why do I look like this? Did someone come along and remodel me while I was sleeping? Was it the Illuminati?
I found Hero. He was jammed in the pool room locker. It looked like he was fast asleep, so I kicked him and woke him up.
I still can't believe you kicked me. You could have been a little more gentle about it. Like, I don't know, caress my face or something.
That's creepy.
Anyway, Kyoko, where have you been all this time? You just disappeared all of a sudden without a trace.
There was something I had to check up on.
What do you mean?
Never mind.
I can't. Oh, never mind.
Never mind. More importantly,
She says that, but does she have any idea? Does she know people think she might be spying on the mastermind?
for the mastermind.
For the mastermind?
First of all, Hero, you need to explain to us why you're dressed like that.
I have no idea. 1 second I was asleep, don't even know how that happened. Then I woke up, and then I was here. I don't care. Do something about that costume. It pains me just to look at you. Well, I don't know what's up with this thing, but I can't actually get it off. A little help.
Why would you make something that you can't take off by yourself?
I didn't make the stupid friggin' thing.
There's a clasp on the back that's keeping you from getting it off. Excuse me. It looks pretty sturdy. I don't think you can get it off on your own. We don't really have a choice. Let's help him.
It took everyone's help, but slowly we were able to get Hiro out of the suit. It took a few minutes, but eventually we got all the pieces off.
Free at last.
Isn't it kind of weird how perfectly the suit fits Hiro?
So then,
More to the point, nobody but Hiro would be able to wear that suit.
Wait, what? Hold on a sec.
honestly,
Wait, hold on.
Don't bother trying to act innocent. The blueprints were in your room as well.
is that okay?
In other words, it is obvious to everyone that you made this costume.
Wait, how would she know about the blueprints?
Good question.
Nobody would have known that yet.
Sketchy.
That's true. I saw the blueprints myself.
Yeah, me too.
Could it be?
Then it's obvious. The one who put this costume on and went around attacking everyone was Hiro.
Shall we tie him up and gag him?
Good idea. We wouldn't want him killing anyone else.
Tie me up.
Hold on, guys. I think that's going a little too far.
That's right.
He may be a suspect, but he deserves fair treatment.
Yeah, I mean,
Shut up, Hiro.
attacking blueprints. I have no idea what you guys are even talking about.
You can't talk your way out of this. It's been decided. You killed them.
What? Killed who? I have no idea what you're talking about. There must be a fake hero running around.
What are you saying?
You're the only one who can wear this costume. So who else could possibly be the costumed attacker?
Hello, welcome to the stream.
How do you know I'm the only one? Maybe you should try it on for yourself before you convict me.
What's up?
What'd you say, MJ?
I said hello, welcome to the stream.
Oh,
Oh.
welcome in.
Welcome.
Fine. If you're gonna be a jerk about it, I will.
Without missing a beat, Hina started putting on the Robo Justice costume.
Huh. See, look. See how loose it is? I mean, come on. I'm blind as a bat in here. Can't see my feet at all. I'm surprised you got anywhere in this thing.
I'm telling you, it wasn't me!
And not to mention, you totally can't bend at the waist. Seems like a pretty obvious oversight.
That's not a very nice thing to say. I mean, it's not like I made it. I just got caught up in the moment.
Well, either way, now we know for sure, right? I mean, it seems pretty clear that nobody but Hiro could have fit into this dumb costume.
In a huff, Hina took the suit back off again.
Well, now you're all out of excuses.
No, see, it's because you're a girl. If it was another guy, then...
Makoto, go ahead.
Okay. Against my will, I picked up the pieces off the floor and tried putting them on. It's no good. The arms are too long. There's no way I can wear this.
Just a second.
See? I told you it was impossible.
You are absolutely right. It seems this costume was made to fit Hero's body exactly.
Then there's another costume. They must have one that looks the same, but fits them.
Honestly.
If you insist on this line of defense, then show us some evidence.
Evidence?
You claim there is another suit, yes? Then you must find it and show it to us.
What the heck?
Just the worst.
Who cares? Hero's the only one without an alibi during this whole thing anyway. This is how we know it was him.
What?
It's happening again.
You have to listen to the VOD
Is
back.
that really true? I have no idea what's been happening. Could someone, tell me?
Rebel Justice costume has been added to the Truth Bullets section of your handbook.
If you don't tell me what's going on, how am I supposed to understand? I think I figured out that someone's been killed, right? Hey, Makoto, who was it?
Well, 2 people were killed. Taka and Hifumi.
What? 2 people?
Just the worst.
Why are you freaking out? You did it.
I did not.
Yeah, I don't believe he would have done it. I mean, he may be a cheapskate, but
dumbass.
something tells me I don't think he would have killed somebody.
Hey, I gave you
Yeah.
the chance to have the discount.
And a dumbass.
Wait, hold on. If those 2 are the ones that were killed, that's it. I know who did it.
So then.
You may as well tell us then.
Taka and Fumi were fighting over Alter Ego, right?
I'm at least 30
Which means
right.
Alter Ego and or Chihiro must have done it.
A dumbass, exactly.
I'm gonna go ahead and play this.
Go ahead.
This guy is fucking stupid!
Yeah, that's fair.
Correct.
I see. That's unfortunate.
Huh? Unfortunate.
Stop trying to trick us. Just admit that you did it, okay?
I'm telling you, you got it all wrong. I know. That note.
The note?
Last night, someone slipped a weird note under my door. And here's what it said. I found a hole maybe we can use to escape. Onokuma can't find out, so don't tell anyone else for now. Let's meet in the rec room at 1 a.m. But the last thing I remember is going to the rec room, then for some reason I fell asleep. The real killer probably drugged me or something.
Just the worst.
Not a chance.
So.
No, hold on. He could be onto something. The nurse's office did have chemicals that could do that.
What? Really?
I told you, someone's trying to set me up. Secret passage, a chance to escape. Someone wrote all that to trick me.
Even if that's true, you must be one dumb fish to bite every piece of bait that floats in front of you.
Well, after being trapped here for so long, even if you know it's a lie, you still gotta check, right?
You are made of
Thank you, George Takei,
Yeah.
for that gem.
No! They preyed on my desire to get out of here! They deceived me!
No shit, Sherlock.
Still don't buy it.
Don't be mean.
Oh, you should buy it!
Just a second.
Okay, then show us that note.
With pleasure, I have it right here in my pocket.
No way.
Looks like I lost it.
Yeah, sure.
Please, you gotta believe me. I wouldn't hurt a fly.
As I said before, if you want us to believe you, you must produce evidence. Can you show us the note? I have no particular issue with what you claim, but if you want us to believe you, give us a reason.
What the heck? For serious? Yes, a hero's account has been added to the truth bullet section of your handbook. Now then, shall we resume our investigation? There's no time to waste before the class trial begins.
Why do we need to keep investigating? We already know who did it. Why? Why did you kill them? Tell us, hero.
No, it's like I said.
Was it really to get the money Monokuma offered us? Yeah, that must be it. You must be totally broken, that's why.
Wait, that's a false accusation. Someone help me.
Just be thankful we haven't bound and gagged you.
You have time to yell and carry on. You have time to search for your evidence, right? Ah, you're right. I need to look for the second suit in that note. Feet don't fail me now.
Guess I'd better get back to guard duty. I was gonna ask Toko, Genocide Jack, to switch with me. But if she and Sakura got into a fight, we'd have a catastrophe on our hands. Well, bye.
One by one, everyone peeled away.
Makoto, do you have a second?
Huh?
I want you to help me with the investigation. It looks like I got a late start on this one, so I need to make up some ground.
Sure, I don't mind helping, but can you promise me something? Later, when we have time, will you tell me why you disappeared?
No.
To reject me so simply.
Anyway, I need your help. You don't mind, do you?
Okay.
Thanks. Now then, shall we?
Hey.
So, Makoto, first, I'd like to examine the corpses.
Examine the corpses? I can't believe I'm hearing that from a girl the same age as me.
Dead bodies don't lie, you know. They tell the truth far more easily than the living.
Hey.
Wouldn't you agree?
How am I supposed to answer?
Anyway, we have to hurry. Before the class trial begins again.
Yeah, you're right. Okay then.
Okay then, show me where the bodies are.
They're in the repository. Then I guess we should head that way for now.
Oh, come on, Discord, not now.
I'm not even saying it, damn. Yep. Hifumi and Taka.
For a moment, Kyoko seemed to go rigid, but only for a moment.
So then,
Oh, well then, let's get started.
She crouched down next to Taka and without hesitating began poking and prodding the bodies.
I knew it.
The Monokuma file was right. They were killed using similar weapons.
Her movements were so smooth, she was calm. Seeing how comfortable she was actually made me feel a little more comfortable.
I see.
Makoto, I found something.
You did?
Hey,
You remember the wristwatch Taka always wore on his left hand?
He did?
Are you so oblivious to people around you? Do you dislike other people that much?
No, that's not it. Anyway, you said he had a watch?
so then,
Take a look. It's broken.
It.
You can see the hands aren't moving, right? It's most likely broke. It most likely broke when he had his encounter with his assailant. And if you notice, the hands are frozen at just past 6 o'clock.
So that would mean the watch was broken sometime just after 6.
that's right.
But last night, Taka's watch definitely wasn't broken. Ash is asleep right now. So far, we're doing alright.
Yep.
I can't believe she hissed at me earlier, though. She hissed at me yesterday, too, when she does the whole thing of chasing me. Like, she doesn't like it when I go back into the bedroom because it's dark in there, and she'd rather be out in, like, where there's daylight and stuff like that in play. But, so she tries to, like, grab my leg and bite my leg. Or bite my pant leg. To get me to not go into my bedroom. And so I usually have a string in my pocket. I had to pull out in order for her to not attack me. Yeah, fun stuff. But she got herself stuck, which is why she hissed at me.
Taka?
Aiden stepped away.
And I'm back.
And he's
What's
back.
going
He thought you were still here.
Hey! You! How long were you gonna keep us waiting?
Taka's irritated voice pierced the air as he stared pointingly at his watch.
It's almost 10 o'clock, you know that? Bedtime for all the little boys and girls.
In other words,
So if it worked at 10 last night, it couldn't have been broken at 6 p.m.
Couldn't have? What, his watch?
Meaning it must have happened at 6 this morning.
Yeah.
Broken wristwatch has been added to the Truth Bullets section of your handbook.
however,
And that's not all. Look at Taka's left hand. He appears to be gripping something.
You're right. There's something white in there.
Makoto,
Can you try and pry it out?
Me?
because
Rigor mortis has already set in. Boys are better suited to this kind of manual labor, right? Sakura!
Okay. As much as I didn't want to, I grasped Taka's cold hand. The ice cold hand was nearly enough to cause my heart to stop beating. After some effort, I was finally able to free the object from his tightly clenched fist, also accidentally breaking his hand off. It's a piece of paper.
hey,
Was that all he had in his hand?
Yeah, that's it. Just a scrap of paper. Doesn't seem like much of a clue, does it?
Is that right?
I wonder about that.
Kyoko then turned to Fumi's body.
So then,
Let's check Hifumi's body now. Perhaps he's left us a few clues of his own.
Your Taka scrap of paper has been added to the Truth Bullets section of your handbook.
The biggest problem I have right now is how the killer was able to move Hifumi's massive corpse. From the nurse's office, where he was discovered, to here, the repository, all the way from the first floor to the third floor, and all without anyone noticing. I just can't see how that's possible. Furthermore, it seems that Hifumi died from a blow to the head. He was most likely killed using Justice Hammer 3, which we found in the nurse's office. But okay, I think we already know about this. That's not what I wanted. Did you find anything?
indeed.
I did. More than I expected, to be honest. Look at this.
A wad of paper?
That's right.
Hifumi had it hidden on him.
Hidden?
Indeed.
He stuffed it in his pants. So I can only assume he hid it on purpose, you see?
In his pants? Wait, so you...
Why is that?
It was just his pants, not like his socks or something.
I don't know what that means.
Hey,
Anyway, let's take a look at the paper. Go ahead, Makoto. Open it up.
When I think of how it was stuffed down his pants, it's like... It's... better be important, Hifumi, or I'll never forgive you for this. In fact, if I die, I'm going to haunt you in hell. Oh shit! A note. I found a hole maybe we can use to escape. Monokuma can't find out, so don't tell anyone else for now. Let's meet in the equipment room at 6 a.m.
so
That sounds very familiar.
That's it. It's the same note. It's the same thing Hiro said. Then he was telling us the truth.
however,
Although, it's not exactly the same, is it?
Nope. Last night someone slipped a weird note under my door. And here's what it said. I found a hole maybe we can use to escape. Monokuma can't find out, so don't tell anyone else for now. Let's meet in the rec room at 1 a.m.
The time is different. Hiro told us his note said to meet at 1 a.m. But the note they wrote, or they wrote to Hifumi, asked him to meet at 6 a.m.
is that right?
Hold on, just because Hifumi had the note doesn't mean it was meant for him.
Huh?
So
Part of it's been torn off, right? I think there's likely some meaning there.
There's some meaning to part of it being torn off? Or being ripped off? Could you maybe explain it a little more?
Think carefully.
hey,
Why would he have been clutching that scrap of paper so tightly? I'm smiling because I know.
I have no idea.
so then,
What if it wasn't just a scrap of paper when he was holding it? What if it was something more important? And how would something important like that become a mere scrap of paper? That's what you need to answer.
The note Hifumi had has been added to the Truth Bullets section of your handbook.
Hey,
And while we're at it, I should tell you one other thing. The two victims this time definitely had their e-handbooks on them. So the handbooks have nothing to do with how the murders were carried out. Not that there was any reason to think that they were connected to the killings in the first place.
So you're saying I don't have to think about the handbooks this time, right?
is that right?
If you didn't have to think about them at all, I wouldn't have gone out of my way to mention it. All I said was that they weren't used to help carry out the murders. There may come a point, however, where a handbook may play a role.
A handbook may play a role? I don't think I understand. But if Kyoko thinks it's important, I'd better keep it in mind.
I'm the ultimate psychic now.
The handbook has been added to the Truth Bullets section of your handbook. What's up?
Oh,
I'm the
fun.
ultimate psychic now.
Huh.
Ding dong, bing bong. Bitch.
Are you excited? Are you pumped? It's time for the class trial to begin! Like the bright burst of fireworks, like the flash of a soul clashing with life and death. And so, with no further ado, everyone please meet at the usual spot. Make your way to the red door on the first floor of the school.
Oh, fun.
See you soon.
It would seem.
It's unfortunate, but I suppose this is where our investigation comes to an end. You'll have to figure out the rest for yourself and come to the proper conclusion.
Yeah, you're right.
Shall we go?
Well, we better get going.
Okay. Ah, fun.
Get in the elevator.
Everyone had heard Monokuma's proclamation, and they were gathered by the red door. And as soon as we were all there,
Oh,
two of them,
Hello.
he's multiplied.
Nope, not multiplication. Just looks that way because of an illusion. I'm moving so fast it only looks like I've multiplied. Can you guys tell? Which one is the real Monokuma? Can we just get on the elevator already? You're not playing along. Long.
We're not here to play with you.
Okay, fine. Then, if everyone's here ready to go, please board the Phayn train or elevator. I'll see you guys down there.
Okay then. Shall we?
hold on, I'm not mentally prepared yet.
You'll never be mentally prepared. You can't run away anymore, hero. You're gonna pay for your sins.
Yeah, I don't think he did it.
I told you already I didn't do it. We're serious.
That reminds me, did you ever find the other costume? Or the notes?
Oh, well, no, but
How unfortunate. Then it would seem we have our culprit.
Hey,
This isn't the place to talk about it. Save your accusations for when we get into the courtroom.
She's right. Let's get down there first. Then the story can really begin.
Yeah, good idea. That's right. I have to do it. I can't let whoever killed Hifumi and Taka get away with it. For everyone who's still alive, and for the two that lost their lives. The one who killed Hifumi and Taka, the one who killed two of our friends, the killer is someone right here. Celeste.
Makes you say that.
I took one last deep breath and exhaled slowly. I began to walk towards the elevator. Once everyone was aboard, the doors closed on their own, and the steel box began to move.
What makes you think it's her?
For one, it's been where she's been placed on and off for in terms of like when this started has been too convenient.
Nah, she's fine.
The clunking of the elevator kept us company as we fell further and further down. There was no going back. Until we settled all this, we couldn't go anywhere. I'm not sure how long it was before the elevator finally came to a stop. The elevator doors slid open, opening up onto a cruel fate.
Oh good, he didn't go on that long spiel this time.
When I see you all gathered together like this, I realize just how few of you there are left. Your school life is slowly reaching its climax.
Wrong game mode, Monokuma.
Only because of you.
Why? Why are you making us do such cruel things to each other?
What? Do you really hate me so much? But I'm so cute.
You mind if I try the Monokuma voice?
Sure.
What? Do you really hate me? Hate me so much? But I'm so cute.
Sounds
That'll
like
be a good voice for one of the characters in V3.
yeah.
Stop goofing around and begin the trial.
Ugh. Don't rush me. Of course I'm gonna start it. I would never be like, stay tuned for the action pass class trial after this commercial break.
And commercial break.
I'd never hold out on you like that. Okay, let's begin. Get to your assigned seats.
No fun. And so the curtain opened once again. A deadly judgment, a deadly deception, a deadly betrayal, a deadly riddle, a deadly defense, a deadly faith, a deadly class trial.
Well, it seems like
Did
it's
it
supposed
get
to...
longer?
No. It didn't.
So we got 15 skills.
15 skill points. Oh,
I think all of our other skills are still set up.
All but one, yeah. Oh, two.
I went ahead and added the...
So what made you choose Awesome Thought?
just to be safe.
Okay.
So open up the handbook. Truth bullets.
17 clues. But might not be all of them.
Wait, we didn't get all of them?
No, that might not be all of the truth bullets, considering there's the whole functionality of memorization.
But I don't think that accounts for this one, right?
Memorization can be a thing from the point it's presented onward. So you need to keep an eye out.
You're fine for right now.
Yeah.
You can go ahead and hit finish preparations.
Class trial. All right.
The basic explanation of the class trial.
That's
if
not.
you can figure out who done it, then only they will receive punishment. But if you pick the wrong one, then I'll punish everyone besides the blackened, and the one that deceived everyone else will graduate.
Okay.
Now then, to begin with, we already know who did it.
No, we don't.
It was Hiro. He does not have an alibi for when the murders took place, and we found him in that suit.
Wait, does she have a French accent?
She does.
I did not know that.
Yeah, your original voice was very close to her style of speech.
I think it was more of like I was going for more of a British.
That's fair.
Don't try and deny it. You killed them.
You don't know that.
I didn't. Someone knocked me out. I was asleep the whole time. I don't know anything about it.
Shut your murdering mouth, murderer!
That's calling the pot. That's the pot calling the kettle black.
Shit.
I am sorry to say, Hiro, but we do have evidence. Blueprint for the suit. Parts we assume were used to build it, and all of it was found in your room. You have to admit, the evidence is quite compelling. It points to you as having created the suit and wearing it while committing crime after crime.
How many times do I have to tell you? I don't know. I don't know.
Is Hiro really the killer? Or, before anything else, we have to make that clear.
No, he's totally the killer.
Hero's message.
Everything we found in your room.
Just to double check.
Right bumper for concentration. Y to fire.
That's so awkward. I kind of wish the trigger was to fire.
That's fair.
Like,
keep in mind.
Like maybe Y to concentrate, trigger to fire.
Keep in mind, this was originally a PSP game.
Yeah, true.
There were no trigger buttons aside from the L and R shoulders.
Sup, boa jingles?
That one guy's hair.
I don't know anything about that stuff. It's not true. It's a conspiracy.
Hiro, why? Why did you kill them?
How do I focus again?
RB. Right button.
Right bumper.
Or right bumper.
Right bumper? Okay, right
Yeah,
bumper
R1.
concentrate. I mean, looking at the blueprints, that handwriting is awfully messy. If I remember right, Hiro's handwriting is...
Everything we found in your room. The blueprints, the suit parts, they are all proof you know. If you are,
What?
He was too.
Oh, you're using the silencer. Don't press A on it.
Okay,
Because if your silencer hits hits anything that's not white noise, you lose time.
everything we found in your room. The blueprints, the suit parts, they are all proof.
it was the blueprints, because the handwriting on the blueprints were messy.
Are we sure
Mhm.
Hiro really made those blueprints?
What do you mean?
Well, take a look at this. It's the note that Hiro wrote, asking everyone to meet up after Alter Ego disappeared. The handwriting's obviously different, wouldn't you say? When you compare it to the blueprints.
There's no way you could think the same person made both of them, unless that person made it a point to
Justice are bigger than that, Come on! I'm not smart enough to think of trying to change my handwriting anyway.
So Makoto, are you saying you don't think Hiro's
At least he admits it.
He is not the only one. I think Hiro is innocent as well.
Damn.
If
Okay.
he's saying that,
Then he knows something.
Then who was in that robo-justice suit? Is it like Hiro said? Was there really someone running around in a second suit?
The suspicious individual hidden within the suit. Go ahead, Makoto. Tell them who it was.
And of course, he passes it off to me.
Say? Who was in the robo-justice suit?
The suspicious individual.
there's only one person it could have been.
Hina.
Hiro. Was it Hina?
No.
She's already proven that it couldn't have been her.
So it was just Hiro.
Yes. Because it couldn't be the Illuminati.
So why is it? Like, why are they questioning us?
I can't think of anyone else it could have been.
Because sometimes they need to
important to
spoon
the
feed
case.
things to you.
And we never found any kind of second suit.
Then there can be no doubt. Hiro is the prime suspect.
That doesn't make any sense. You just said Hiro didn't do it.
It makes perfect sense. Hiro was the suspicious individual in the suit, but he's not the culprit.
So what you're saying is...
That's right. The culprit in this case has nothing to do with being in the robo-justice suit.
What? Now that's a bold assumption. And what reason do you have to make such a statement?
Of course. But before we get to that, there's something else we need to clarify first. So let's get that out of the way.
Hey, stop trying to boss us around.
All things have a proper order.
So what is it? What needs to be clarified?
Must clarify method of transportation for Taka's lifeless body. It would seem that his corpse was moved using certain particular items. Makoto, can you tell us what they were?
Yes, Makoto. What was it?
The things that were used. Blue tarp. So I'm gonna say the dolly.
Go
Go for it.
There's still one thing. Oh, and the blue tarp.
They were a dolly and a tarp, right? So, let's see if I can explain. Taka's body disappeared from the equipment room, and then we rediscovered it in the repository. And when we found it for the second time, it was wrapped in a blue tarp, right? It was the same tarp that, up until then, was stored in the equipment room. So the killer must have seen it there, and decided to use it when they moved Taka's body. That way, they wouldn't leave any bloodstains while they were moving it.
Okay, that explains the tarp. And the dolly?
Same thing. I'm sure the dolly was in the equipment room when we first found Taka's body there. But when the body disappeared, so did the dolly. Later, when Taka's body reappeared in the repository, so did the dolly.
In other words, you think they used the dolly to move the body. Am I right? But are you sure you are not mistaken? Huh? Are you absolutely positive the dolly was in the equipment room when we found Taka's body? That dolly was made specifically for moving large objects between the repository and the art room. It would be very strange indeed to discover it had made its way to the equipment room. Is it not possible that it was in the repository all along, and you simply didn't realize it?
She's raised an objection. How do you respond?
There is no shame in being wrong. Nobody expects me.
Ouch.
Ew.
Fuck you!
I for-
You've all accepted the fact that you rarely understand what is going on around you.
That's fair.
Ew. I guess now that Hifumi's gone, she's decided on Makoto to be the person that she sends her scathing remarks to.
Wow. I've never heard anyone sound so nice while being so mean. What a bitch! But maybe I can change your mind. If I could just explain to them why the dolly must have been moved from the equipment room to the repository. A new element... Oh,
Added to bullet time battle. Would you like to hear more?
absolutely.
Let's talk about reloading.
Okay.
Starting with this next bullet time battle, we're gonna add one more ingredient to the recipe. On the bottom of the screen, underneath the tempo marker, you'll see your ammo count. Up until now, there hasn't really been a limit on how you destroy your opponent's statements. But from now on, just locking on and pressing the Y button will not be enough to handle it. Now it will cost you 1 bullet to destroy a single remark. Once you run out of bullets, you can't destroy any more statements, no matter how locked on you are. However, you can reload by pressing the X button. Just like locking on, you'll have to press the X button in time with the tempo marker. Basically, just remember that the X button now has a function along with the A and Y buttons.
Yay!
You will automatically reload at the start of fever time, and your ammo will not decrease. Oh, but if your action difficulty is set to gentle, you won't have to reload at all.
Fun.
In which case, you can just ignore everything I've just said.
I will.
Well then, good luck and have fun. I heard that.
I know you did. Oh, it's this right now.
Yep.
Lies will get you nowhere. Do your worst. Away with you. You miserable wretch. You have it wrong. I cannot agree. You are a fool. Lies will get you nowhere. Do your worst. You miserable wretch. I cannot agree. This should prove it.
I'm not gonna lie, the bullet
That was
time
kinda
battle,
early.
the statements in the bullet time battle remind me so much of that stupid freaking minigame in Final Fantasy X that can net you the jack shot, the blitzball game.
Oh, God. That was kind of early for the bullet time battle.
Yeah.
When I found the dolly in the repository, one of the wheels had a blood stain on it. There was a pool of blood in the equipment room with a tire mark in it that matched the dolly wheel's tread.
Your gaslighting failed.
Dolly threw the blood on accident as they wheeled the body out of the room, and as the blood dried on the tire, they moved the body into the repository. So there's my proof that the dolly was used to move Taka's body.
Jeez. Did Celeste really hate me that much?
Well, anyway, that was just something we had to get out of the way. Let's get back to the main subject.
Yeah, the subject of how Robo-Justice didn't do it. Because if it's not a killer robot, then what kind of robot is it?
I'm not sure that really matters.
I'd be happy to explain why the occupants
All those donuts seem to have gone to her head.
the killer. If you look back on how the body was transported, it will become immediately obvious.
If I look at how the body was moved, it'll be clear why the person in the suit couldn't have done it. What does he mean by that?
Taka was killed in the equipment room. And from there, the body was moved to the repository, correct?
Yeah, the culprit wrapped the body in the skirt, then loaded it onto the dolly and wheeled it off, right?
Now, keep in mind that the dolly doesn't have a handle.
Well, yeah, but even without it, all you have to do is bend over.
That's the statement.
Push the dolly no
Yep.
So the killer just crouched down.
So what made you decide that? What made you figure out that it was?
Well, for one, earlier when Hina was freaking using the suit. The dolly doesn't have any handles, so to push it, you'll have to be able to bend over. But would anyone wearing that suit have been able to actually stoop down like that?
As we know, Taka was killed in the equipment room there.
Yeah, the culprit wrapped then loaded it onto the dolly belt.
Keep in mind that the dolly...
Well, yeah, but even without a handle, all you have to do is bend over.
No, it's wrong.
Break.
You're absolutely
Yeah, what?
right that you could push a dolly
Break.
without a handle if you
Oh.
stoop down low.
What happened?
No, they're just saying.
She said break.
But if you were wearing that suit, do you think you could actually get into a position like that? What do you mean? Think back to what you said when we were all checking out the suit together. Remember?
I'm blind as a bat in here. Can't see my feet at all. I'm surprised you got anywhere in this thing.
I'm telling you, it wasn't me.
And not to mention, you totally can't bend at the waist. It seems like a pretty obvious oversight.
When you're in that suit, not only can you not see your feet, but you can't even bend at the waist. Am I right about that?
Now that you mention it,
It seems like it would be awfully hard to push that dolly if you couldn't bend over.
what's to stop you from simply pushing the dolly with your feet?
When you can't even see your feet? You really think someone could kick the dolly all that way?
Yeah, it'd be totally impossible. Not that I can say for sure myself.
On top of that, if you were wearing such a rigid, cumbersome suit, it's very unlikely you would have the dexterity to go about wrapping the body in a tarp.
Well, I mean, isn't that just a matter of taking off the suit when you're ready to move the body?
You can't take it off yourself.
Hero's not strong enough.
Oh, once it's on, you can never take it out. Okay.
I don't think taking off the suit was an option. If you remember,
I don't know what's up with this thing, but I can't actually get it off. A little help?
Why would you make something that you can't take off by yourself?
I didn't make the stupid freaking thing.
There's a clasp on the back that's keeping you from getting it off. It looks pretty sturdy. I don't think you can get it off on your own. We don't really have a choice. Let's help him.
That's true. It seems impossible to put the suit on or take it off without help.
Then, you really can't take it off by yourself? Hero wasn't just making it up?
Of course I wasn't making it up.
if he could have gotten it off by himself, I don't think he would have let us see him wearing it. Showing up in the suit was basically an invitation for everyone to suspect him.
Yeah, that's right.
So, it's really true that Robo-Justice couldn't have moved the dolly?
Well, how would you have been able to kick it up the stairs?
Didn't the body? It couldn't have been Hero in the robot suit, correct?
No, wait. Just a second, if you please. Have you forgotten about the picture that I took? You all got a good look at it, did you not? The image of Hifumi being dragged away by Robo-Justice? If whoever was in that suit is not the culprit, how do you explain that? Besides, do you remember what the now deceased Hifumi said?
How did you get hurt?
The guy hit me.
What guy?
Robo Justice. That's what I decided to call him just now.
So long as the proper conclusion is beyond question. The individual inside the suit and the culprit are one and the same. It was Hiro, without a doubt.
Yeah, that's gotta be right.
Hold on a second.
It's still far too early to reach that conclusion. Besides, there's no hurry to decide who did it before we rush to a verdict. Shouldn't we explore every single possibility? Instead of seizing on one viewpoint, the truth is uncovered by analyzing things from every angle.
Perhaps, but where do we go from here?
Let's review this series of unfortunate events from the beginning. Maybe we'll uncover something new.
What a pain in the ass!
I don't disagree, but our lives are on the line. If this is what it takes, we have to do it.
Plus, maybe we'll get to find out where the heck Kyoko was when everything went down.
All right,
Uh-oh.
then. Let's take another look back at what happened.
Why, uh-oh.
Now eyes are on Kyoko.
This morning, 4 of us gathered together in the dining hall. Makoto, Hina, Kyoko, and myself. We waited there for quite a while, but nobody else showed up, so we went to look for everyone. That was around 8 a.m.
And as soon as we split up, Kyoko went missing.
Soon after that, Hina found Celeste in the rec room and quickly came to get Makoto and me.
It seems I was unconscious for about an hour after I was attacked by my mistress. I know it was an hour, because I remember being attacked a little after 7.
That was when we saw Celeste's picture and discovered that her assailant had been wearing a strange costume. As it turns out, it was Robo Justice. It also soon became clear that this same Robo Justice had abducted Hifumi. We were soon joined in our search by Byakuya and Toko, and then went on to find Hifumi in the library. He was injured, so we took him to the nurse's office and resumed our search for the suspect. But not long after leaving the nurse's office,
What's wrong?
I saw a shadow. Something moving around at the top of the stairs.
When Celeste told us that, we decided to split up and search the second floor. And soon after that,
I saw someone moving around on the 3rd floor, and I yelled out to everyone as soon as I did.
What's wrong? That was a rather intense scream for someone like you.
I saw him. The strange costume man. He ran off as soon as I screamed. I was blocking the stairs. So he headed further down into the hallway and disappeared.
I'm just imagining Justice or Robo Justice getting down the steps.
Huh?
What was that?
That came from downstairs. It must have been.
Hey, Fumi, he's in the nurse's office. This is bad. Come on, we have to go back.
at that point we decided to divide up into 2 groups. Celeste, Hina, and I went back to the nurse's office, while Sakura, Byakuya, and Toko chased after the suspect.
I'm in July, everybody. Happy July.
Dead. And that's when we heard the body discovery.
You laugh, but you'll be joining me soon in a few minutes,
Yep.
Aden.
6 minutes.
Headed back to the 3rd floor to let the others know what had
There's
happened.
been people shooting off fireworks.
Oh, damn.
meanwhile, we had just discovered Taka's body in the equipment.
There's like a bunch of like fireworks sales. Ah, shit.
Almost exactly
I
the
hit.
same time.
I don't know if I hit volume up or volume down on my headphones, but I think I hit volume down.
That's when I told you guys about Hifumi.
Let's see.
Then
Yeah,
the
it's
three of
what?
us headed for the nurse's
Yes, I hit volume
Right
down.
after we left the physics lab, we ran into Celeste.
I want to see you switch positions, Kit Kat.
Told us something very
Oh,
surprising.
stretchy kitty. Are you inviting me to pet your belly? Are we good? You're not mad at me anymore?
Wait, shit.
Sobi's body has disappeared.
We rushed back to the nurse's office and saw that she was right.
Then we remembered we'd left Toko passed out in the equipment room, so we hurried back again.
This can't be happening.
Are we hallucinating all this or something?
But when we got there, we discovered that now Taka's body had also gone missing. Next thing we knew, we were searching the school for 2 missing dead bodies. And after some time,
Celeste informed us that she'd found the bodies, and we all headed to the repository, which is where we rediscovered the corpses.
I think that about covers it.
I see. The whole thing sounds exceptionally complicated. It certainly seems to me that these are not a simple series of
Weekend at
connected
Taka.
Okay, well, if that's true, then what?
Rather than a single series of events, I think we have
I'll
to
rechange
consider
it to
each
that
one
later.
a separate situation. From there, we can
You
consider
like it that
the
much, huh?
situations surrounding all of them. Now then, let's get started, beginning with what happened to Taka.
The contradictions hidden in what happened to Taka. In order to uncover the truth of this case, I have to find out no matter what. Or I have to find them no matter what. Is it the watch? Monokuma file number 3. Which was what again?
So, regarding Taka's death,
Hmm.
I wonder if he died before Hifumi.
How they died?
Perhaps it was after. We already know what order they were killed in. Taka came last.
what makes you say that?
Because of the numbering of the Justice Hammers.
It's true that Hifumi was killed with Justice Hammer 3, while Taka's death came from a sling of Justice Hammer 4.
See? So it's obvious
I can't check the thing. Alright. Cause of death. Okay. Victims Hifumi and Taka. Cause of death of each was blow to the head. It is thought that they were both killed with a similar weapon. Wait, was there more? Justice Hammers were numbered, but were they really used in the same order?
So, regarding Taka's death, I wonder if he died before Hifumi, or perhaps it was after. We already know what order they were killed in. Taka came last
Huh.
because of the numbering of the Justice Hammers.
Nope.
Come on, Makoto, don't scare me like that. Makes me think something weird's going on.
I need to think about it one more time. There must be a contradiction in there somewhere.
So, regarding Taka's death, I wonder if he died before Hifumi, or perhaps it was after. We already know what order they were killed in. Taka
Shoot.
came last.
Okay.
Because of the numbering, it's true that Hifumi while Taka's death. See? So it's obvious Taka came after.
You're right, the voices do sound funny.
So, regarding I wonder if he died, or perhaps it was after. We already know what order they were killed in.
Nope.
Taka came last.
Damn it! I screwed it up. I hate that freaking...
That's why I was saying don't use the silencer.
Oh. I take it you're trying to memorize?
No, I fucked up the button pressing.
Ah.
What? Wait, I'm confused.
Would you like me to tell you what you need to do?
What?
Memorize what order and then shoot the other statement with it.
Need to be a little more specific.
Memorize the statement, what order. Well, I only saw 2 statements.
Which was memorize again?
Hold the shoot button. Hold Y.
Fire, truth bullet, flashback.
Yeah, you hold the Y button to memorize. Alright. There you go.
There we go.
Went ahead and pulled up a guide.
Hold on. There's no
Just in
reason
case.
to assume that the hammers were used in the same order as their numbers. If anything, that's just another way the killer tried to disguise their actions.
So you're saying the culprit wanted us to think the hammers were used in order, but in reality, Taka was killed before Hifumi? Okay then, let's see the proof.
Evidence that proves Taka was killed before Hifumi. There's something that relates to what time. Okay, I already know.
Let's see where the blanks are.
Hangman's Gambit.
Oh.
Remember, you gotta shoot the letters in order.
Yep.
Okay, I.
Yep. You gotta keep
You gotta
shooting.
shoot,
You gotta keep shooting. There you go. No,
There you go.
next one. Next letter.
S.
Shoot it again if it's not going away.
H.
There you go.
Did it better that time.
Oh yeah. Complete.
I got it. Taka's wristwatch. See? Look. It broke with the hands pointing just past 6 o'clock.
It must have gotten broken when he was attacked by the killer. Because as of last night...
Hey, you! How long were you gonna keep us waiting?
Taka. I'm drawing a blank.
Irritated.
Irritated voice pierced the air as he started pointing at his wristwatch.
It's almost 10 o'clock, you know that? Bedtime for all the little boys and girls.
Agreed.
So if it wasn't broken after 6 last night, then he must have been attacked around 6 this morning.
And that would be his official time of death.
But if that's true, then he was killed well before Hifumi.
And before Celeste was attacked this morning. Which happened around 7.
That's right. Taka was killed before any of the other incidents took place.
That simple fact slipped past all of us. We made the wrong assumption about the order of events, all because of those justice hammers.
That's exactly why the culprit wrote the numbers on each hammer and had them increase in size. That way, when we saw how they were used in each incident, we'd easily make that wrong assumption.
Now, if Taka was killed around 6, then everyone's alibis for his murder go out the window. Because when he was killed, we hadn't met up in the dining hall yet.
That may be true in the case of Taka's murder, but all of our alibis still hold true for Hifumi's death.
That's right. With him, at least, we're all safe.
Huh?
What's that?
Oh.
That kid from downstairs, it must have been...
Hifumi. He's in the nurse's office. This is bad. Come on, we have to go back.
When we heard Hifumi screaming, we were all together. Except for Hiro and Kyoko. Then we all ran down to the nurse's office, and that's where we found his body.
That's totally true. We're all in the clear.
Oh, I know. They must have recorded him screaming on a tape or something, then played it later on.
If that's true, where's the tape?
I don't know.
Making stuff up.
Anyway, we all have rock solid
Oh.
alibis for when we heard Hifumi scream. Since all of us were there together, clearly none of us could have killed him.
Not stop there. There was also the moment when we discovered his body had disappeared. When his body vanished from the nurse's office, Hina and I were in the bathroom together, while everyone else was in the equipment room. And then there's the disappearance of Taka's body from the equipment room. At that time, we were all gathered together in the nurse's office because of Hifumi going missing.
Don't forget, I was passed out in the equipment room the whole time.
Wait, then what if Genocide Shield did it? You could have dragged Taka's body out of there right then.
Even if she could pull that off, there's no way she could have done the same with Hifumi's body, because, as we just established, she was passed out in the equipment room when his body disappeared.
Besides, I didn't do either of them anyway.
In other words, it is impossible that any of us could have killed Hifumi or moved either of their bodies. On the other hand, Hiro and Kyoko had disappeared, so they most certainly could have done those things.
So what now, Kyoko?
For now, we can't get fixated on who did it, or we'll just keep going around in circles. So instead of who, I propose we start talking about how. In particular, I think we need to figure out how Hifumi's body got moved.
That's true. We searched everywhere, but we couldn't figure out how to explain his body disappearing. And according to what Celeste said...
We couldn't have been gone for more than a minute or two, though.
So then the killer was able to get in and move Hifumi's body in that short amount of time.
It would seem so.
His body apparently disappeared in the 1 minute her and Hina took their eyes off of it. But to carry that much weight from the first floor up to the third in that short amount of time?
Oh man, yeah. There's no way. It'd be impossible.
Well, what if I told you there was a way to make the impossible possible?
Hifumi's body was already up there.
Close.
What? How? If the dead body were to move itself.
Huh?
The dead body moved on its own?
No, there...
I don't think it has anything...
Ruh-roh, Raggy. Calm
I
down.
think what she's implying is, we thought Hifumi was dead, but perhaps in reality he was still alive.
Wait,
Oh.
so the
hi.
first time we thought he was alive... Wait. No, bullshit!
What?
What, you're just
Wait,
now
so-
figuring out that Hifumi
Come on.
You're almost there.
Wait, so...
Almost there.
So, Hifumi wasn't actually dead the first time around. he woke up.
I mean, how
when
else would he
Hina,
have been able to regain consciousness long enough to say something while resting in Hina's lap?
and then he got up, went upstairs, and died.
Close.
Oh my gosh.
Are you getting it yet?
Bullshit! I think!
Spit it out.
He wasn't dead.
Yep.
He was still alive when... Or he was pretending to be dead or dying.
Keep going.
And when everybody left, he walked upstairs.
Yep.
Then?
Wait a minute.
I think he needs to go back a bit.
When did Hina cry and wake him up? That was in
That was after we found him again.
the
That was in the repository. Yeah.
Oh, so okay. So he played dead the first time. Everybody left. He got up, went to the repository, and played dead again. Only for us to show up and have that moment with Hina and him.
Close, but not. Oh, so...
Huh?
I said close, but not.
Okay, we thought...
Oh,
okay.
no, don't tell me. Don't tell me.
What?
MJ, is it time? Damn it.
Yeah, we don't even have a...
We have to continue
We can't
this.
even pause it, can we?
We can't. Can we
you
save
open your
it?
handbook?
I don't think we can. Wait,
Yes, we can.
let me just double check.
Awesome.
Okay.
Because... Here we go, stream. I didn't even notice she was on the desk. All of a sudden I look over, I'm like, oh shit. Because she jumped out from her bed and was not in the room, and normally I can feel her before she comes up on the desk, but she decided to be a sneaky little Kit Kat. Is it time for us to be done? I did caption it as asshole punishment confirmed. Because I did have to save it on my phone. Alright, let's find out if I'm giving out a movie quote in a couple of weeks. You guys in the wheel?
Yes.
Let's go.
Wow.
I don't believe so.
Oh, sure.
I don't believe
No.
so. It wouldn't have been from if
no,
anything, it would have
I
been
had-
from me, but I don't believe so. I know it wasn't from Rob.
I think that was more focused on me, because there's been a lot of times where I'm playing and the curse is on there. But no, for me, that was I never had it on because the entire time I was using
controller,
my controller,
Mm-hmm.
and I have my cursor on the other monitor, working on Discord and voice mod.
Yeah, and it does apply to me too, because sometimes when I have the wheel spinning, though, or sometimes I'll forget to put my cursor off screen. So I try to pay attention to that now. So I think we're safe.
All right.
Okay.
So I'm wondering if y'all would be okay with this, seeing as I won't be available for the next 2 weekends. Would you like to spin a punishment for me for when I come back.
No.
No?
No.
You have a
Okay.
legitimate reason, too. Like, why would we punish
True.
you for that?
Just figured I'd ask because I am willing to volunteer myself to do so.
Nah, you're good.
Okay.
We'll punish you in other ways when you come back. You just won't know it when it happens.
Oh.
On that note, everybody, it looks like ending screen's up. Yo, Rob, that's your cue.
Oh my gosh.
What?
What?
I was just thinking of something.
Go
What?
on.
What if when Hifumi said that name,
We're putting wheel screen back up for this.
what if it wasn't what if it wasn't Hiro he was talking about?
What, you mean someone else with the name Yasuhiro?
Yes.
Who would have that name?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Maybe it's our elusive or mysterious 16th student.
Maybe it's the mole.
Or holy shit.
Mm.
Holy shit. I think I figured something out.
Go on.
What's up?
Because I'm just thinking about it. Everybody has like almost a traditional Japanese type name.
Yeah.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
Except for one. That being Celeste. So what if that's not her actual name?
Could be a transfer
And what if
student.
freaking that could be a possibility, but what if Hifumi knew something that we don't?
Like, what would he know?
Maybe he figured he knew something about a somebody with the name Yasuhiro.
Then who killed Taka?
I'm assuming it's the same person.
Based on your current theory, you're wrong.
Huh?
Based on your current theory, you are wrong.
I'm wrong.
You
Who
are
killed
wrong.
Taka?
I'll let you think about
Are
it.
you just
for a
saying that
minute.
to mislead me?
No.
No, she's
I'm being genuine.
telling the truth.
Huh.
Remember, Taka died first.
Yeah.
I feel like if I say more, then it's just gonna give it away.
Yeah. Quite possibly.
Would you like one more hint?
Or maybe Hero wasn't far off.
What do you mean?
Yeah, what do you mean?
Thinking about it, because they've been at odds since Alter Ego freaking disappeared.
Mm-hmm.
So what if they met up? They got into a fight. Hifumi killed Taka, and then Celeste kills Hifumi.
Closer.
Not quite.
So close,
And
though.
to make it seem like it was and make it to seem like it was Hero, somebody, or I'm assuming Celeste, tried to frame Hero to take the fall for the murder for both of them.
You're very, very close. Just the
I'm close?
the motives aren't the motives aren't correct.
For which one?
That I will not share.
Hifumi or for... Okay. I'll wait till next time then.
Yep.
And I'll figure it out.
Awesome. All right, everybody.
Y'all have fun with the game y'all will be playing.
Yeah, we're
All right,
be
everyone.
starting-
Thank you guys so much for watching. Truly appreciate it.
Go ahead.
Sorry. Go ahead.
No, go ahead. Go ahead. You're good.
If you guys can, please like, comment, share, subscribe, all the good stuff. If you guys want to follow us on social media, links are in the description down below. As well as check out our daily content and the weekly podcast on the YouTube side of things. This is Rob, Aden, MJ signing off. Have a good one. Take care. We'll see you guys next video.
Peace out, my friends.
See ya.
On the Twitch end of things, you know what to do. You can find both Rob and Aiden socials and channels on my channel in the About tab underneath the Friends panel. Tune in next time on Friday around 10:30 p.m. Eastern, where Rob and I will be starting our playthrough of Lorelei, which is part of the Devil Came Through Here collection from Harvester Games. So we'll be taking a brief pause from Danganronpa for the time being, but if you like point and clicks and horror, tune in for us as we play Lorelei. What will happen? Who knows? You're going to have to tune in to find out. But until then, class is dismissed. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Goodbye. No, silent and